Just go ahead and start off. Hey, week 2 NFL, and go ahead and start it off.
Well, what's going on, everybody? Like Frankie said, week 2 again, and we're back here with the wheelchair quarterback. We're here with, of course, Chris Fonseca.
Alex Gow.
Frankie P for week 2 of the NFL podcast. A little bit of a recap of the scores and highlights of this last week. I think, what did we discuss last week? I think we were talking about the Denver Broncos. There was an interesting matchup against a 13-3 team last year. You got 2 rookies, Dak Prescott, and number one, the league's leading rusher, Ezekiel Elliott, coming into Denver. And everybody, I think, was pegging them to just run all over Denver. And I called it last week. Who called? Did you say it was by 10? And I agreed with you?
Yeah.
You called it by 10. I agreed with that. I knew the defense was going to stuff Ezekiel Elliott, and Dak Prescott was not going to have any time to get that ball off. And they got annihilated. And the offense, the Denver Bronco offense, was on fire. It's amazing what happens when you have an offensive line for your 7th round pick, draft pick, Trevor Siemian, looking mighty amazing out there. Holy shit. Did you guys see the way that guy played?
I mean, yeah, through 2 weeks of football, he does not look like a 7th round pick.
He does not.
He's pulling the Tom Brady.
He looks like a Tom Brady in there. I swear, when I was watching that guy, the way he was playing, his poise.
At least the Marshall. Yeah, he's really surprised me. I mean, I went into the season trying to think, what the hell is the way doing? But I guess he knows what he's doing.
Well, especially with that defense. I mean, they brought in Pico from the Cincinnati Bengals, which they're such a terrible team. They didn't need him anyways. It would have just been a waste. And then Adam Gotsis. Nobody likes to talk about Adam Gotsis, that Australian freak that played rugby football in Australia, number 99. I remember when they drafted him a few years ago, and I was like thinking, okay, here's this guy's from Australia. He played rugby. Who is this guy? But they said he's a hard worker. He works very hard. He's coachable. I mean, that's why they drafted him, right? Big, strong guy, can run pretty darn fast. He's all over the place. The guy is a beast. They're developing players. Bradley Roby is going to be a starter. I mean, he pretty much is.
I thought he would be already better at this point. Because what is he, 3 seasons in?
He's definitely a starter.
A little bit behind, but yeah, he's definitely there with that defense now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with him and Chris Harris Jr., I mean, and Aqib Talib, the way they played, I mean, you're not going to pass a football. You're not going to pass anything against that team. And they were saying TJ Ward, cutting him was the wrong move. You guys see the way Justin Simmons plays? That dude is fast. Speed. I've never seen a defense. Their defense is fast.
I agree with the move, too. Ward he's getting old. He's injury prone.
Injury prone. Hey, he helped us with the ring. We gave him a 3-year contract. It was done. What do you want us to do? Send him another 3 years? An aging safety when you got Will Parks, Justin Simmons, who are getting the job done? I know the money's tied up in Darian Stewart, but he's earning his paycheck. What's interesting to me, though, is when I see Brock Osweiler out there with a clipboard with a Bronco hat on.
Just like when he was a rookie.
A $700,000 quarterback.
No, I wish I would have seen them play like the Cowboys like last week or something, because I think that would have changed my Super Bowl prediction. But you got a defense like that, that'll win you another championship. That's solid, man.
You know, I'm going to have to change mine as well. I'm really blown away. I can tell you one thing's for sure: the Bengals aren't going to get shit done this. What do you expect when you got a ginger for a quarterback? I mean, Andy Dalton's I've never been sold on him. They throw him in there, and he's just sorry.
People are so high on that Joe Mixon. He hasn't done squat. He's had like 15 carries a game.
Yeah,
he hasn't done. But I mean, to be fair to him, that offensive line is atrocious. From Cincinnati.
Texans, 13 and I mean they beat him 13-9. I thought they were going to have a dominant defense like they did last year. If you have nothing but a defense, but you have no offense, it's not going to help you. It's just not.
See, that's what I thought would be Denver's problem. I didn't think they could move the ball, but they've been pretty much good. as well.
They were scoring and dominating that game like no tomorrow. Thing is with the Broncos too. Not only are they firing on all cylinders right now, they had a couple of miscues, but nothing major. But the thing that the Broncos are doing well is they're running the football. But that offensive line is putting up holes for the running backs. They're running the football with effectiveness, power. That's a power run game, and that's what you need in the NFL today. We'll say this about the Broncos though. They had a scare the other day. Garrett Bowles, their number one pick, was carted off the field. I even said, I was like, okay, Achilles tendon or an ACL, goodbye. That sucks. Nope, high ankle, no, bruised leg. That's it, out 2 weeks.
This week almost doesn't count because they're playing the Bills.
Well, that's actually I was about to bring that point up too, because the run game did look really good, but the Cowboys aren't known for their defense. Their defense has always been kind of their crippling factor. You saw that against the Packers last season.
Oh yeah.
And the Bills are, I believe, like one of the third or fourth best defenses in the league right now, or something like that. They're only giving up like 200 some odd yards a game or
Bills
something
got
like
some
that.
good players. They've had a pretty good defense. That's because Rex Ryan kind of built that defense over there.
What he does.
What he does. That's all he can do. Definitely can't be a commentator.
I love Tyrod Taylor. I'm a big Virginia Tech fan. He came out of there, but
Tyrod Taylor's not bad. He's not a bad quarterback, but he just doesn't have a system that works with him.
they don't give him weapons either. What,
No.
you're going to trade away Sammy Watkins and then just leave him with Shady McCoy? I mean,
Yeah,
it's not gonna
it's not gonna help. Yeah, and the thing is with the Broncos too, is guys that are injury prone are gonna ruin your season. When I saw Garrett Bowles go down, I was like, hey, this guy, first round pick, there goes our season. They got lucky. They dodged a bullet. So I think this next game against the Bills, yeah, it's gonna be some challenges with that defense. I mean, the Panthers scored 9 points against the Bills. 9 field goals. They didn't get a touchdown. Terrible.
I think the defense is what is going to keep them solid, the Broncos solid in this game, but it's going to be interesting to see what the offense can do with the Bills. That's, again, another good defense.
Another really good defense, yeah. They're fantastic, but they're playing an NFC team. NFC is a offensive strong league in my eyes.
Broncos are AFC.
Right, but the Panthers.
Oh, the Panthers. Oh, I'm sorry.
Panthers are in NFC.
Fault.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Broncos. My bad.
The Vikings.
30 minutes before the game, all week they're saying, "Oh, Bradford, he's got a little knee thing. He's fine. He's going to be a little limited in practice and stuff."
No, he's all fucked up.
Oh yeah, 30 minutes before the game, they're like, yeah, he's not playing at all.
No, he's not. He's if he's not playing, they're screwed. And I expect a little bit more out of their defense. I was like pretty blown away. But the Steelers are kind of the real deal too. And what's shocking is when you look at the NFL power rankings, they put the Kansas City Chiefs at number 1. Really? Did you guys know they lost Eric Berry for the season?
Yeah, I said it last week. They're
Done. I'm not saying he's part of that. He is a major key to that defense.
Oh, the way he shut down Gronkowski was stellar. And there's not many safeties that can do it.
So him being out's not going to.
Yeah, and funny enough about the Vikings there, 30 minutes before the game, they announced Bradford wasn't starting. And then like an hour later, I get another little update. It says, "Hey, Teddy will be back by mid-season." Sweet. Right when I need him.
The Bears got trampled. Buccaneers. Trampled. John Fox is, every time he coaches teams, he does the same fucking plays. It's 10 offensive plays. John Conservative Fox. You would think he would get a little more creative and create a playbook, dude.
Or hire someone like Fisher. Fisher's the same way.
Get an offensive coordinator.
Pound the ball and then never get creative with it.
I will say this. The Denver Broncos having Mike McCoy as their offensive coordinator has helped this team transform from a horrible offensive team now to a dynamic offensive team. They had the players. Now it just came up. Now it was down to coaching because I did not see the Broncos do the same plays over and over and over. I saw them really mixing it up. Run plays, screens, across the middle, pass play. Now Vance Joseph, he does a lot of pass plays, a lot of passing. and then running the ball. Like, they really got the Dallas Cowboys off balance. And you're right, Chris. Their defense is suspect. It actually is proven. They don't have a defense. They're not going to go very far. They're just not. Jerry Jones is going to go another year without a Super Bowl.
I mean,
He's got, 4 already, but, he's not going to get any right now. Not.
If they play teams with, weaker defense, they'll put up points. But the Broncos have one of the best defenses in the league.
Right now, to me, it's number one. I'm being a Bronco fan. I'm not trying to be biased, but Chris, what do you think? Number one?
Yeah.
Number one? I think they're number one.
I would say one, or I don't even know who would be a 2 at this point. Because when you shut down Elliott for 8 yards
on 9 carries,
it's crazy.
Dude, Chris can get more than yards than that. You could get more yards than that. Ezekiel quit. Chris wouldn't quit. See, that's the thing. That's the difference. Chris wouldn't quit. Ezekiel quit. He was done. He absolutely quit on the sideline. What a crybaby.
Oh, yeah. After I left the bar and got back, I was watching it with my parents because they were in town at the hotel there. You could tell it was the last, 2:50 in the game there. And, he was done. He was sitting on the bench, both arms on it. He was done. It was over.
With that interception, he let the lead run by him.
Yeah, he didn't care. Yeah, he was done.
I mean, the lead was the leading receiver for Dak Prescott.
104 yards.
Yeah.
Hunter, can you imagine? Their defense was the number one receiver on your team when you have Dez Bryant and Carl Beasley on your team.
And Jason Witten.
Yeah, and Witten. You got 3 offensive weapons, but yet the Broncos defense had more receiving yards. Crazy.
Jersey family in Detroit all stoked about the.
No, they're not. They're pessimists. They're pessimists.
They should be.
They should be, because my cousin Nino, I texted him. I said, "What do you think of the Lions?" He says they'll find a way to fuck it up like they do every year. It's the Lions. He's like, just like that 5 years in a row, they drafted wide receiver #1 pick. They did that 5 years in a row. I couldn't fucking believe it. 5 years in a row, wide receiver.
I mean, they got you Megatron, but
well, they finally got it right.
Them,
the fifth one, they finally got it right, and it's like, okay, you got that one right. Then he walked away.
Oh man, yeah,
he's the modern day Barry Sanders. He said, "Fuck, I had enough of this team." But the Detroit Lions, this is an interesting fact. Did you know that they have 24 players on that 53-man roster are all new this year?
Starting middle linebackers, complete rookie. He was the first rookie middle linebacker to start since 81 or something.
That was number 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
kid's a monster.
Yeah, but he's got a brain injury now, so they're not sure what the fuck's going on.
Does he really?
Yeah,
I missed
he had
that.
to walk off the field.
Oh, no.
He might, I'm not sure. He'll probably be out a couple.
Yeah,
It's
concussions. You'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
What's up with the Raiders? Everybody's like, oh, the Raiders this, the Raiders that. The Raiders are going to go to the Super Bowl. You know what? Blow me, okay? The Raiders beat the fucking Jets. The Jets are the same category as the Cincinnati Bengals. They suck. They should just get their own fucking league this year.
Playing a division with them and the Jaguars. I thought the Jaguars' defense was going to step up a lot better, too, speaking of...
You would think they'd run the ball with Leonard Fournette. They can't do shit. They can't do anything. Speaking of running the ball, I haven't heard Christian McCaffrey's name come up. I haven't heard a single Christian McCaffrey. He hasn't caught nothing. He hasn't ran nothing.
Same thing with Joe Mixon.
What is going on with these rookies? They're not contributing.
And they get in any carries. And it's McCaffrey starting.
This is the way I look at it.
I don't know how many.
If I was a head coach of an NFL football team and I draft a running back in the first round, he's getting carries the first fucking game. He's getting carries the second fucking. I want to see what this kid can do. That's why you draft him.
I'm a little surprised he only got 14.
14.
Got, Corey Ivory is the backup.
How many carries did he get?
14. 14 carries, 40 yards, and a touchdown.
What's the yards per carry?
2.9.
Shit. That's shit. That's dog shit.
They've been trying to revamp that line this year.
You know what that is? You know what that is? The NFL, they are fast. Players are fast. It's a whole different level. That's why last year when Ezekiel Elliott came in, he was crushing it because it's like, wow, this guy's really fat for rookie. He's badass. But this year, I think everybody's onto them. Or it's sophomore blues where it's just, I think Dak Prescott will last longer in the league than him.
Oh, for sure. Quarterbacks always make it. I mean, running back. The average life of a running back is like 3 years. I mean, if you're looking at the overall of running backs,
It used to be 5 years. Now they're saying it's like 3 to 4 at the most.
Yeah, man. Yeah, really, especially because look where they're drafted. I mean, they're a dime a dozen these days. In the fantasy, the next big running back is always somebody new. You know.
I still can't get over it. Look at that. They got the Chiefs Chiefs. Power rankings #1. Give me a break.
Who is that?
Kansas City Chiefs. They
no,
beat.
Who's the power ranking from?
This is from Business Insider. Let's see what else. What else do they have in here? I know they have the Broncos at listed at #5. Put it ESPN. ESPN makes more sense.
Yeah,
to
definitely
me.
be a lot higher in the Broncos.
No, ESPN's got Atlanta Falcons at #1. The Falcons? What do you want them to lose another Super Bowl?
Well,
fucking terrible. They're fucking. I don't care anymore. Oh, Julian Jones, Matt Ryan. They have no defense.
I was watching them play the Packers there, and it's a lot better. They did some work on that defense.
Packers suck. Oh, the next one. Aaron Rodgers, that's the only one. He's the only top gun. He doesn't have any other weapons.
Well, Jordy went down in that game too.
He goes down. Every year. They should. Jordy Nelson. They should just have an insurance policy every time he goes down. Cash in that insurance policy because he gets hurt every year. His bones are made of butter. Like, dude, get some calcium in your diet.
Margarine.
Gets hurt every year.
Margarine.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, they're okay. They got them at #2. Okay, I get it. Alex Smith is a good quarterback. He's smart. Pittsburgh Steelers #3. Steelers, man. Le'Veon Bell, Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, but they beat the Vikings without their quarterback.
26 points isn't going to be able to get you there. I thought with all those two weapons and stuff, they would be able to blow it up a little bit. The Vikings have a good defense, though, but I don't know.
Somebody at ESPN's blown Bill Belichick because they got the New England Patriots at 1-1. And they have them ranked at #4 in the power rankings. Really? Okay, who's blowing somebody at New England? Because, okay, a 1-1 team should not be ranked at #4. Sorry.
Well, especially since the Chiefs pretty much showed them the first game.
In Foxborough.
Yeah.
And all they've shown is ability to beat a really bad defense in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Now they're fucking. And then the Oakland Raiders at 5.
That seems like a little high to me too. Again, with the
Derek Carr will go down. He'll get hurt, and then they'll put him in the backup, and then they'll suck.
I hope not. I like seeing the Raiders. I mean, I don't really care about the Raiders, but I like Amari Cooper and Crabtree.
And then there's the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, they got packed right up the butt that last game, and everybody's like, "Oh man, they're still good." No, Aaron Rodgers is good, but the Green Bay Packers suck. Aaron Rodgers is great. Denver Broncos #7. See, they give us lack of respect. They put Denver at #6 just because our quarterback is a 7th round pick. That's why they do that shit. No respect at all.
If he keeps playing like this, they won't be disrespect him as a 7th rounder for long.
Cracks me up as they put the Dallas Cowboys at #8.
I was just looking at that.
Are you kidding me? They look terrible. They're going to win 5 games this season. And then the Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks. They can't score. They can't stop the run. They can't score. They are terrible. And they're ranked #9? They suck. Baltimore Ravens, look at that. They're 2-0. Why not move them up a little bit? Tampa Bay, move them up a little bit. Detroit Lions. See, I understand why you don't respect Detroit Lions. It's Detroit, okay? It's dog shit city. It's terrible. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Detroit. Everything before 8 Mile, half the houses are burnt down. Half the people are missing teeth. There's no hubcaps on the cars. There's duct tape that keeps the hoods on. It's all over the place. They even got duct tape on the street. That's Detroit.
How do you really feel?
No shit.
I mean,
That's my list. That's my dirty laundry list.
Don't let it bottle up, please.
But the Lions are 2-0.
Yeah, thumbs up for them right now. I think like with the Lions is like with Baltimore, just people don't really have a respect for what they're doing because it's kind of they're just playing right now. Baltimore's winning, just running the ball in an old school kind of fashion, and playing good defense.
Well, Detroit this coming week is playing the Falcons in Detroit, but the Falcons won't be a rollover.
No, the Falcons won't be a rollover, especially in Detroit, because they're playing indoors, and the Atlanta Falcons play indoors. So it's going to be an interesting game. Who do you think? Who are you calling on that game?
And Detroit should go with the
I say the Falcons will pull it
Let's
off.
have to go with the Falcons. I like the way the defense did look against the Packers on Sunday night. So
It'll be a close game, though. I don't think it'll be a blowout.
might be a little bit of a homer thing too.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a blowout.
The Giants play the Eagles. The Giants win.
They're playing from behind.
Yeah.
I
They need
don't
a run game.
Yeah, I honestly think no, Giants are gonna lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? The quarterback left. How long is he out?
That's a mysterious beast there. Originally it was just supposed to be for week 1, and now it's rolling over into week 2, and I've heard as much as 5 to 7 weeks.
That's bad luck.
That's terrible luck.
That's a shitty luck right there. I don't know why I would never draft a quarterback with the last name of Luck. As my uncle would say, it's better to have bad luck than have no luck at all.
You don't want to jinx it.
But just the last name Luck. Hey, are you lucky? Are you Luck? No, I'm bad luck. You know, if his last name was Lucky, okay, draft him. But Luck, all you have to do is say terrible, just terrible. He's always hurt. He's another one. Bones made of butter. Okay, he gets hurt all the time. Chuck Pagano, I don't know what to say. I think the owner of the Indianapolis Colts. What's his name? Jim
Irsay.
Robert Irsay. Is it Jim?
Jim Irsay, I believe.
He likes to drink. He's getting fucked up.
A little bit of a pill guy too.
Is he?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think he got a DUI for like prescription medication or something.
Worth $1 billion and you get a DUI? What a fucking idiot.
Uber, taxis, you can buy a driver.
Yeah, you know what? You can leave your stupid Bugatti or whatever fucking car you drive. You can afford another one. Dumbass. Then the Bengals. Bengals are bad.
You know, our friend Nyland's cousin, linebacker, Nick Vigil.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's right.
For the Bengals.
Yeah, it's too bad. The Bengals are just. I think they're going to do a rebuilding, and a lot of teams go through that. I think they need to get rid of the coach. He's been there way too long.
With only mediocre success, he's never made it out of the first round of the playoffs.
No.
The good thing is that Kansas Chargers play each other. Yeah. Chargers, I think, might surprise.
I think so too. I don't think the Chargers are all that bad. The way they played against Denver, yeah, they were getting manhandled, but the minute Denver screwed up, they took advantage. They seized the opportunity, and that's a good football team. And the momentum started going back their way. So I think the only thing that they messed up on is that their coach, he just didn't have time management skills. He managed the game clock. He got rid of all their timeouts, so he kind of screwed the pooch on that one. That's why they lost the game against Denver. But if you look at the Chargers, though, they have a lot of weapons on there, like Chris said.
Oh yeah, definitely Melvin Gordon, down to like Benjamin, their speedster. Yeah, I just think the Chiefs are gonna. I think the Chiefs will be able to handle them just because defense. The Chargers ain't got the defense that the Chiefs do.
No, the Kansas City Chiefs. They've been building for a couple of years. They're definitely going to be on fire. They have a lot of speed on that team. They got that woman beater. What's his name? Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he's another woman beater, but fast on the field. I got some fast hands.
I was about to say.
Just ask her. He's fast. He's got fast hands. He hit me.
This week's games, there's not really a stellar game.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too.
There's, Cincinnati, Green Bay won't be.
You don't think the Cleveland Browns and Indianapolis Colts is exciting football, Chris?
Wait a second here. You mean to tell me you have the Indianapolis Colts against the Cleveland Browns?
How many view like outside of Cleveland, Indianapolis? I mean, what do you think the viewership on that game is?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's like watching the Super Bowl in reverse. I mean, that's like because you have two of the worst teams. It's almost hard to predict a game like that. Like Super Bowl.
They can't even see over the table.
I'd rather stay on ESPN after 11 o'clock and watch them bowl.
Yeah. I mean, Miami and the Jets.
That was going to be my example until I saw the Browns and Colts were playing.
No, it's just going to be painful.
Pittsburgh and Chicago.
Pittsburgh's just going to run all over them.
Yeah.
Now, the Titans...
Maybe the Cubs could play in the Bears' place. That would make it into...
You'd probably make it a better competitive football game.
I think that should be a rule. If your football team sucks, the baseball team has to fill in. That would be funny.
It would make everybody a little bit more motivated with their running the football. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
You got the Seahawks against the Titans. I'm taking the Titans on that one. Chiefs Chargers. I think you're right, Chris. I think the Chargers are going to shock everybody. Los Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles didn't even want them there.
Why would you want to be the second team in LA? Already it's a market that isn't strong just because people aren't, most people aren't from LA and stuff like that. So there's not a real hardy fan base for the Rams already. And you're going to go, hey, we're going to be the second team. We're going to be the Jets of LA. That's always a great idea.
Yeah.
The second team in LA, that's just like people living in Pueblo.
And then Oakland.
Kidding. Nothing's wrong with Pueblo. We should always pick on Pueblo just a little bit.
Oakland is playing Washington.
Oakland, I mean, yeah, it's not competitive. I mean, It seems like some of these AFC teams, like the Raiders, have an easy schedule.
I wouldn't count the Redskins out because just when I think they're going to lose a game like that, they'll lose to the Rams 2 years ago when the Rams were awful, and then they'll put up a game against the Raiders. So I think they'll at least make it a good game.
I am going to tell you this: when it comes to the teams playing other teams, like I'll give an example. My point here is when the Carolina Panthers went 15-1, everybody said they're going to crush the Broncos. When I looked up their regular season schedule, I about laughed my ass off. They played shit teams all year. They played only two teams that made it to the playoffs the previous year.
The NFC South is always there's one team that rises to the top, and then all three other teams are
bad.
4-12.
Denver was 12-4 that year, but they had one of the most difficult schedules, just like this year. I'm all for a difficult schedule, but the Raiders, they have an easy schedule. Not going to help you. It's just not.
Oh, it's a primetime game. I take that back. Redskins will do awful.
And then the Monday night game, Cowboys in Arizona. I'm going to be not for that game, but I'll be hanging out there. I don't even watch it.
I honestly think that the Cardinals are going to handle the Dallas Cowboys. Cardinals defense is not that bad. Actually pretty good.
The problem is they were so kind of one-dimensional with David Johnson, and that now that they don't have him, that they have to go to the passing game. Larry Fitzgerald is old. John Brown can't get on the field. That other Brown, he's just not quite there yet, and I don't know about the old Cardinals in that one.
Yeah, but you're talking about a Cowboys defense that can't block anything. They can't tackle anybody. They can't cover.
At all, I saw Emmanuel Sanders.
Oh, they got chewed apart last week. Oh my gosh, chewed apart.
Yeah. Jerry Jones. He was suicide.
After that game,
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
But
But he wasn't.
he was.
Not going to help the news that Goodell's going to get re-signed or restructured contract or whatever it is to be longer.
Or if he gets Alzheimer's,
I think he already does.
they'll be like, "Hey, did you see what happened last week? No, your team lost. What team? Go play some golf." That's too bad about Pat Bowlen though, having Alzheimer's. I heard that he's got to have like special care 24/7 or something like that.
Yeah. Bowling, good man.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And great owner. Great.
Yeah, I was just at an event with Bradley Grant. The Broncos have been real lucky to have good people for, except for Josh McDaniels. You suck a dick.
Josh McDaniels sucks a big rhino dick.
He was not a head coach. I will give him though. He's very creative on offense. He won a Super Bowl with the Patriots there as their OC, and yeah, as I don't know what he was thinking. Tebow with the 16th overall pick, and a lot of bad draft moves for him.
Well, I will say this: Demaryius Thomas was a solid pick. See, Demaryius Thomas, and who else did?
I think it was like 11 at the time he was drafted, though. I would have taken Demaryius Thomas, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when he drafted like, who's that? Rudy?
Oh, no kidding. He couldn't throw a ball for 3 quarters.
No, he couldn't. I mean, just awful.
God bless him. He probably does. Praise to him all the fucking time.
He's playing baseball now.
Yeah.
Not even AAA. It's like single A.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
It's a New York Mets jersey.
He started in.
We'll give him that much.
Bad news bears.
He started in like the rookie class and he wasn't doing very well, but then he picked it up a little bit and they sent him to regular. I think he's in regular A ball now. Which,
It's regular A.
good luck to you, man.
Yeah, if he would have just said, "Hey, look, you know what? Just make me a tight end or a fullback," he would have made it in the NFL.
I know this. LA Times he was like, no, I'm a quarterback enough. Well, guess what? You're nothing. You're big fat nothing. Oh.
Now he's gone. Bye.
I'd still like to be him though. If I could pay to have the run that Tebow did, I would.
Or that toss to Demaryius
Oh,
Thomas.
that toss to Demaryius Thomas, just let him run it 78 yards because you can throw a slant pass like anybody else can that has a right arm or a left arm.
Or blind. It doesn't matter. Anybody can throw that pass. Did you know? Oh, yeah, we talked
Especially in
about this
single
last time.
coverage like it was.
Yeah.
He's the only Heisman Trophy winner quarterback in the last 22 years. In the NFL.
Before Cam, yeah.
Yeah,
Cam.
before Cam.
So now there's only 2.
Yeah.
Cam Newton and Tim Tebow.
Blew my mind that Tim Tebow would be that
years.
quarterback.
Isn't that crazy to think about a stat?
Exactly.
That just tells you, though, that you shouldn't draft. That you don't need to draft guys like Heisman Trophy winners. What's that guy's name? That Eric Couch? They're from Nebraska?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, he's amazing.
Oh, Tim Couch.
Or Tim Couch?
Tim Couch played for the Browns. Yeah, he was drafted by the Browns. The death sentence.
And of course, the boy, Johnny Manziel.
Oh, man.
Johnny Manziel. What a head case.
I mean, I hope he gets his stuff together.
I guess he's sober now and he's trying to play in Canada? I see it on Roto World. And
Tell him he should work on his A's. So he's going to play football in Canada, eh?
Hey.
That's a first down, eh? You want to run a slant? Okay, A over there? Yeah, we'll throw the ball over there, eh?
The problem was he was drunk and he was small. So he was like Frankie and was drunk.
When you drink like that, yeah, it's not good for your cardiovascular.
You know what I'm gonna do
system. You
this
become
weekend?
fragile.
I'm gonna drink a lot, and I'm gonna go play a flag football game. That way, I can feel what it's like to be a Johnny Manziel
Just
type
put
of
on
player.
that Browns Manziel jersey.
Yep, and they'll be like, "Man, you smell like booze." Well, yeah,
That'd
that'd be a great Halloween costume. Just put on a Johnny Manziel outfit and just fucking pour like whiskey all over yourself.
We wouldn't even need to just get drunk over the course of the night.
Yeah,
Become more Manziel.
and get all trashed.
Right. So, who do you think will win the Broncos-Bills game?
I think Denver's gonna run him over. What do you think?
I gotta go Denver. I
Yeah.
think the Bills defense will keep him in it, but I don't think they have enough offense to.
No, it'll be a low scoring game. It'll probably be, I would say 17. I bet you, I can see the Denver defense shutting them out. I bet you Denver will win 15-0, 16-0. It'll be a low scoring game. They'll shut them out at home, embarrass them.
Yeah, I
That's my
don't see
prediction.
a lot of touchdowns. I'll go like a 20-10 game.
It'll be a snoozer.
Right, and won't be anything to it.
Yeah, I'll have a pillow and a blanket so,
But
in case I fall asleep.
I'll be watching it with my son Jason from going to Tech. He's a big Bronco fan. I took my boys to see boy play little. They kind of remember really, but they are still big Bronco.
Yeah, no way. I think he's the GOAT.
Oh yeah, I'd take him over Brady.
I mean, if we're going that way, then I'd take Manning because Peyton Manning has as many Super Bowls as old
Right.
Elway did, and you put up the regular season numbers even
Yeah.
bigger than Elway.
I think the main reason why I think I call Elway the GOAT, A, I'm biased because I'm an asshole like that.
Yeah.
B, he ran the football. He had to run for his life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a master of the pooch punt too on
Yeah.
fourth down. You didn't know if they were actually going to go for it. He's just going to take the little 30-yard drop kick.
The thing about Elway is like the first couple of years, Dan Reeves had the awesome offensive run on first down, run on second down, third down, John, run for your life.
Because they are
Yeah.
coming.
Do you ever remember that play where John Elway handed the ball off to who was that? No, it was the wide receiver Vance Johnson. He handed it off to Vance Johnson. Vance Johnson gave the ball to Steve Sewell. Steve Sewell's going to throw the ball to John Elway, and John Elway went in for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Man is an athlete, man. They knew that coming out of college.
That was an amazing play, and I remember Dan Reeves was on the sidelines throwing his shit down. He was pissed off because that's not what the play he designed, and that's why those guys collided. But that's why Dan Reeves does Zocor commercials about high cholesterol and high blood pressure, because he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, and he's stressed out all the time. And John Elway has 2 Super Bowl rings. Or rings.
Yeah, you can't
What's
run
up?
that 70s
And
style.
the
I said
second-
wings. Rings.
Well, the second ring against Dan Reeves.
Yeah.
I mean,
How about
it
that
was
in your
kinda
face?
Cool to, the last game of your career, the guy brought you into the league. I mean, he got traded to the Broncos, but his first head coach had to watch him win NFL as the opposing coach. That would suck.
Hard to be a Falcons fan. That's what you learn from that.
Yep.
And
Eugene Robinson got burned by Rod Smith.
was that because he got burned by a hooker earlier that morning?
8 hours earlier, he got burned by a hooker. Yeah, that's right. He was.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Who was the lineman? There was an offensive lineman who was like, I guess he was a little off in the head or something like that. Like 4 hours before the Super Bowl, he just disappeared. He was the starting.
That was Barks from the Raiders.
Yeah,
That's
before in
center.
2001. Yeah.
And
Ended up like dying in like a crazy car crash or something like that with the
Yeah.
police or something.
the Raiders.
Yeah, he didn't show up. 4 hours before the game, he just disappeared. Bizarre.
but we will be on hiatus next week. We will be on the road. So our executive producer.
Joanne, that's fantastic, man.
Yeah. I mean, you guys could do it, but it would take you ever to figure out how to load it.
No, let's go hiatus. We can't do it with just...
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know enough about the board or anything
It's got to
yet.
be us three.
But
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
your
week
show. I think you
three-
kind of got to be here.
Yeah, week 3 gonna be kind of boring.
Setting up to be.
It really is. It's not going to be much to talk about. It will be interesting, I would say, but we're getting into the season. AFC West is going to be the most interesting.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be anyone but the Chargers. Sorry, San Diego, LA, where
Fuck you.
but yeah, and Broncos, Raiders, I think they all might make the playoffs.
Yeah, it can shake out like that if there's not a strong enough second seed from the. But the problem is with the three of them fighting each other. That's when they.
It's
they
gonna
burn
be
each
it's
other
gonna
down.
it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a battle.
Always makes the
Minus
divisions fun.
The San Diego, LA. You know how they're the second LA team? I was just thinking about this. You guys realize that this kind of reminds me of was it Prince? Was Prince Charles? Oh, what are those? Prince Henry? No, yeah, Henry. Over there in the what is it? The royal family.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Henry? What's his brother's name?
Henry and William.
Yeah. So you know how Henry will never be king, right? Because he's the secondary one.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Chargers in a Super Bowl.
I just miss it. I can't sing the San Diego Superchargers anymore. Every time I see that, I love that.
Exactly.
It's gone. They killed it.
Their stadium in San Diego is empty like their trophy case in
Oh,
LA.
man.
Yeah. By the way, you like my retro Bronco tie?
I dig it. Old school, baby.
Yeah. Broncos are orange. Good.
They would have won a Super Bowl if they didn't lose that playoff game to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They could have gone three in a row that in the 90s. They would have been the dynasty in the 90s. 3 in a row.
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, Natron Means ran all of Denver that game.
Yeah. Mark Brunell.
Mark Brunell.
The lefty wonder. But how are so many left-handed quarterbacks being brought up today?
I don't know. He's selling car insurance now.
Oh, God, yeah, I did see that. I did.
Sells insurance. How about football? Oh, the only thing he could talk about is he beat the Broncos.
Oh, man, he was like 40 when he was playing for the Redskins.
I thought he was at least 50.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just put him out there. He can throw a football.
Exactly. Yeah. But we'll be back after week 4, and we will continue the wonderful WheelChairQuarterBack podcast. I've been Chris Fonseca with Frankie P.
Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, everybody. See you in 2 weeks. All right, bye.